that just tells us right there that they have grown up, because now instead of just being in here and sitting, they're actually serving. They're ministering to our kids today. So Josie, my daughter, she's 19. We figured that out. She, my oldest daughter, that's right. She usually sits up here with us. Well, at the other church, during her school years, she invited Ashton to come to church with her. So Ashton began to come to church with her, and it wasn't long before Ashton invited her parents, Michael and Brandy. Would y'all stand up? It wasn't long before, well, they came with them. Maddie and Taylor came with them. And then it wasn't long after that before Rex and Sheila came with them. And then Scott and Gina began to come. And then Emily and Will came. And then Kyle and Gracie. And then we got Henley came. And then came Jonathan and came Gavin. And then Papa back there. Papa even came. So you have, y'all can sit down. You had, and then Kyle's got with him Lauren. So you got 2 full rows of people because my daughter invited one person. And I'm not bragging on my daughter, but I'm showing you that this thing works. And you know what it was because? Because it's not because she argued. It's not because she said, well, Ashton, you got to do it this way and this way and this way. It's not because her and Ashton debated things. It's not because Ashton messed up and Josie condemned her. All she did was simply love her and invited her. And you know, when we think about that, we can go back to a story that many of you have heard, but many of you have not heard, so I'm going to tell it today. But we were at a church many years ago over on Lynchburg Road. It was on a little curved, little bitty church, and we had a booming youth group going. We had a group, singing group called One Way Street, and my sister sang in it, and April Livingston sang in it, and that's really all I can remember. It's been a long time ago. But they had a good little group, and I got to run the lights. I was the light man, and I had a big old boom light this big. You know, Pastor's always been into lights. It was this big around. It had different colored lenses, and I got to pull them down and change colors, whatever color I wanted to choose, you know, and that has nothing to do with the story. I just thought it was cool when I was like 12. So anyway, so we had this guy in our youth group named David, and so David began to come and hang out with us. Well, he was in our youth group, and this was during the Laughing Revival. I don't know how many of you remember that, but people used to just laugh, and it was fun, and you laughed, and the Spirit just made you laugh.